Looks like we got one in here so far. Greenhorn, how you doing, buddy? Daddy Dutch, what's going on, Kent? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Back from Portland, Oregon. It's all about the rack. How are you? You know, Greenhorn, I think you put out a couple videos. I still need to watch them. I think one was a burger video. Matt's Barbecue. Oh, very nice. I've heard about them. Also's Barbecue, what's going on, man? Wahlburgers new episode. Does that still exist? Wahlburgers. Mark McCaleb, how are you, man? Amtrak review. Okay, I think I saw you and your wife in a picture. Matt's is awesome. Nice. Video is out Friday. Okay, maybe I saw a picture of it. Final season. What's going on, Joe? I saw you. I had a couple of missed calls from you, man. I'll try to call you after this is over, buddy. Ted. All right, Ted is all about the rack. 2 inches of rain since last Sunday. Really? Hello, Joe from down low, but his show never blows. Strong Adventures, Pit Life Barbecue. Yeah, it's hot. It's freaking hot out here too. Yeah, don't go thirsty. Jimmy. Oh, my camera freaks out when I put this cup into the camera for some reason. Yeah, so happy hump day to you guys. Got some good stuff we want to talk about. The top 10 Father's Day gifts for Pitmasters. What's your number one go-to rub of Victory Lane? Joe, it's garlic jalapeno, man. I put that on everything, bro. In fact, I think it was either CJ or Kent. One of those guys put it on some French fries or something. And that sounds pretty damn good. You know, just sprinkle that garlic jalapeno on some French fries. Man. Yeah, Strong Adventures. Thank you. Oh, nice, Jimmy. You know, Jimmy, I got a lot of people said, oh, you don't need to put a temperature gauge on that thing, and it's pretty accurate, man. But I still did it. I'd like to know what temperature I'm cooking at, man. I mean, it's like you don't just turn on your oven and cook stuff. You actually set the temperature, right? That's how you cook stuff. Old vet, what's going on, man? Oh, there you go. Yes, Kent, they are, buddy. Popcorn. Oh, frack daddy. Man, dude, you just gave me an idea. The garlic jalapeno seasonal on some popcorn. Now you're talking, man. I think I have some microwave popcorn. I'm gonna have to try that. King Kielbasa. Yeah, guys, so really nice, Kent. Warriors! What's going on, Alton? Great movie, by the way. Josh and Babe, how are you, man? Mike Dente, welcome. But guys, here's the thing. What's going on, man? Josh and Babe in the house. Guys, check out their channel, man. They got a good channel going. Dogfather. A lot of guys in here, guys, have YouTube channels, so check them out, man. Dogfather. Shoot, man. No, you're talking about the Golden State Warriors, man. I thought you were talking about Warriors the movie, bro. Are they playing again tonight, Alton? So, guys, we're going to talk about the top. Oh, okay, nice. Benji Smith, how are you? Rather watch the movie. Right, Ted? That's what I'm talking about. That's a damn good movie, bro. Dude, I haven't watched that movie, The Warriors, in years, man. I bet you it's still a damn good movie. It's like Saving Private Ryan, man. It doesn't matter how many times you watch that movie, it's always good. Because we're going to talk about the top 10 gifts for Pitmasters. And, these are things. I know I have two of the top 10 from CJ. Okay. So the thing with this, guys, is, share this with your wife or your girlfriend or your mom or whoever. And just to give them ideas on what to get you for Father's Day. These 10 things I think are critical and crucial for barbecuing. Not so much in the kitchen, but I think a lot of you guys, like Josh and Babe, they do they do a good mixture of in the house and out, either on the Weber or they do some Blackstone grilling as well. Um, Dogfather, I think he's 100% outdoor cook. Um, so I think that these are the top 10 things that a pitmaster needs, or somebody that absolutely loves barbecue, because they're things that I know I need and I can't do without anytime that I barbecue. These are the things that I need. Some of it I don't have. Some of it I would like to upgrade, and we're going to talk about that. The number one thing, well, it's not in any order. Okay, so the first thing that I wrote down, I should say, is a good apron. When you're barbecuing, we all have shirts, and sometimes you stain them with barbecue sauce or whatever the case may be. So I think a good apron, I'm not talking about a cheap $5 apron either. I think that those aprons work good. And I'm not talking about those really nice leather ones that are out there, like it looks like you're wearing half a cow and it looks heavy. I'm not talking about anything like that. Those are nice, guys. But I'm talking about a nice apron, something that's got pockets. You can put your thermopin in there. Whatever the case may be, a towel or something, some pockets, something nice. Doesn't have to be a leather one, but something pretty nice. Dogfather, I think you said Suburban. What's going on, Jim? Canvas apron. Oh, cool, man. You have to shoot me a picture of that one, buddy. Yeah, so get a nice apron, guys. So you don't a denim apron. Oh, very nice. Get a nice apron. That way you're not staining your clothes with barbecue sauce or whatever the case may be. So I think that's crucial, guys. Not number one on my list, but the first thing that I want to talk about is a good apron. Number two, a good set of knives. Okay. I think that a good set of knives, yes, but a manly apron. Um, Greenhorn, Greenhorn, I forgot your name, man. Shame on me. But it doesn't have to be a cheap apron, but just a nice, good looking apron. Getting a custom apron with your logo on it, man. Now you're talking about. I mean, now you're talking. That would be kind of cool. Todd, I knew that. The minute I saw it, I knew that. So a good apron. So the second thing that I think is crucial for a pitmaster, big ass knife too, but once again, freaking Alton. No, and I'm not talking about a knife like that, Alton. I'm talking about a good set of knives. Okay, I'm not talking about this these ones that you can buy at like Bed Bath and Beyond or Walmart. I mean, although they're kind of nice, those are nice knives. I'm talking about some really good knives, like some of the Hammerstall knives. They have slicing knives. They have just fillet knives and meat slicing knives. Those kind of knives, guys, I think is crucial. Me, guys, I'd like to get me a good set of knives. Shun Knives, that's a good brand, okay? Wusthof, that's another good brand. My knives right now consist of a mixture of everything, guys. I've got some knives that I've that we bought I think at Bed Bath and Beyond. That there's a couple of knives there that I absolutely love. I've got a couple of Hammerstall knives. I got one of their fillet knives that I used to carve my briskets, or trim my briskets, I should say. And then also I got a slicing knife from Hammerstall that's really, really nice. And then I have one of the cut knives, the KUTT knives. That's really good. Dexter's, Jim, that's a really popular knife. Um, you know what, Alton, that's crazy, dude, because that knife, those Dexter knives are really nice. They have some nice fillet knives, like for trimming briskets and stuff. They got a white handle on them. That's how you can tell if it's a Dexter. Victorinox. I don't think I've heard of that brand. Yeah, they're not super. Actually, they're not very expensive. So a good set of knives, guys. I'm talking about a whole kit, okay? I'm not talking about steak knives or anything like that. Just a good set of knives. Off the wall barbecue. How's it going, man? Mercer knives, okay. So a good set of knives, guys. A meat slicing knife, uh, some paring knives. I'm talking about just a nice kit. There's some, and I think the German steel knives are a higher quality. I'd like to own a good set of knives because again, my knives right now consist of different mixture of knives, and they all have a purpose, but I'd like to have them all of one brand. And German steel, I think, is the way to go. Hammerstall is a German steel knife, but there's a lot of other knife companies out there. I'd like to get sponsored by a knife company, quite honestly, because they're pretty damn expensive. All right, number three, the third thing on my list, guys. Again, not in any particular order of importance, but the third thing I have on my list is chopping boards. I think that you need some good chopping boards. That would be a good Father's Day gift for a pitmaster. Easy Bake, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's true, Greenhorn. My knife that I use for my brisket trimming is a long fillet knife. It's got a nice little curve, kind of real thin. I love trimming my briskets with that knife. I won't use anything else. It's nice because when you want to get that fat in the middle, you can just lift from the bottom and use that knife, and it does quick work with that stuff. Oh, there you go. At work again. Michael Rodriguez, how are you? Jacqueline. Yeah. And guys, my Hammerstall knife is, man, probably 24 inches long. It's a big one. It's a meat slicer. Yeah, Kent just got a nice chopping board. I think his brother-in-law or son-in-law or somebody gave it to him. So a good set of chopping boards. Okay, I'm talking about plastic and wood. So here's one thing that you will probably rarely see me do. I try to, speaking of knives, how do you sharpen your knives? You choose a whetstone. Time consuming. Man, that's the right way to do it, Alton. I got to do a review on a cut knife. They sent me a knife, and it came with a sharpener. It's like a stand up little thing with a. You guys have seen it. It's got diamond stones, I think, in the middle of it, and you just kind of pass your knife through it. I'm gonna do a review on that, man, because that thing works, guys. I got one of my knives from just my cheap knives that I don't use, and I'm like, man, this knife is sharp with that little thing. I'm gonna have to do a review so you guys can check it out. But that's what I use right now, Alton. But stones are the best way to sharpen your knives for sure. I mean, you got to know what you're doing before you get into that stone sharpening for sure. But I'm talking about plastic chopping boards and wood chopping boards. Okay, I think those are really good Father's Day gift ideas. Um, Very nice. Bushi Bato. Rick, ¿qué pasó, hombre? Costco has a set of barbecue knives with a bag. Oh, nice. I wonder what brand that is. Maybe somebody can check out Costco.com and see what knives we're talking about, Michael. But again, guys, use your wood chopping boards for kind of like bread and stuff like that, or displaying. If you guys have a channel, a good wood chopping board to take some good pictures really helps. Use a plastic chopping board for your chickens or your pork or your brisket. I use that to kind of trim raw meats, if you will, plastic. not wood, because I think that some of that will penetrate the wood. Although the wood surfaces are treated, I think some of it will kind of penetrate that. So I try to use a good plastic chopping board and then a nice wood chopping board. There's some really expensive brands out there that I would love to own. Uh, Booze Blocks is one of them. And then there's a gentleman out of Arizona, forget his name. He makes some really nice chopping boards. But good chopping boards, guys, another great thing for Father's Day. That is number 3 on my list. Again, not in any particular order, but some good plastic chopping boards and some good wood chopping blocks, if you will, for either picture taking for thumbnails for your channel, or just for using. You know, if you're slicing bread or slicing a sandwich, I think it just works better on wood. Outlaw Morgan. Todd, I'm not familiar with them, but I'm gonna write that down. Outlaw Morgan. And guys, the thing with all these gifts, okay, those of us that are men in this chat, I know there might be some women in here. Um, oh, okay. Um, I think my advice is to tell your significant other, hey, this is what I want. That way they don't go out there and buy you a cheap chopping board or cheap knives that you're not going to be happy with. Invest the money. Have, your wife or your significant other invest the money in good items. Let them know what you want. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling them what you want. Number 4, guys, on my list again, but it's not in any particular order, are some rubs, some good barbecue rubs. Whatever rub it is that you like, tell your wife, I would like to own this set of rubs from this company. Whether it's Cosmos or Victory Lane, whatever it is. Yes, I'm a Victory Lane brand ambassador. I love my Victory Lane. That's pretty much all I use. In fact, I've got some Cosmos Q stuff that I've never even opened, that I've never even tried, because I'm pretty happy with the Victory Lane stuff. But whatever rubs it is that you want, those make good gifts as well for Father's Day. Most people, yeah, Suckle Busters is a good one. I've used that one before. Again, tell your significant other, your wife, hey, I'd like to have a full set of these rubs from this company. It's probably going to cost you $120, but man, it's $120 of good stuff, guys. I will. Yeah, I've got a lot of rubs too, Alton. Yes, dude. Q Shine, I've got some of their sauce. I think I do. Right Rubs, I have some of their stuff. That stuff is pretty good too. Guys, again, I'm a Victory Lane brand ambassador, but I use other company stuff too. Okay, I do. So, and since we're talking about rubs, I do have a 20% off promo. Those of you guys that would like to order some Victory Lane barbecue rubs, I know they do have gift packs, or if you want to order singles, you get 20% off. My thing with that, guys, is with that 20% discount is order more. Because the more you order, the more you save. Because you don't want to order one bottle and pay $10 of shipping and get $2 off or whatever the case may be. It's better to order up 5 bottles, maybe their gift pack or whatever. But go to victorylane.barbecue.com and enter promo code SMOKIN without the G, Joe, no spaces. You can enter in caps or lowercase, however you want, and take 20% off of that until Father's Day. So use that if you'd like. So again, rubs are important, guys. That's a great gift for a pitmaster. And I'm not talking about this store-bought stuff, okay? Yes, the Victory Lane Butter Bath is amazing. I used it this past weekend on the cook on the Weber kettle. That stuff is freaking amazing, guys. Don't go buy. I'm not going to talk bad about rubs from the store, okay? But usually they're salty, they're expensive, really salty. You got to watch how much you put on there because they're really salty. That's one of the things that you'll get with some good brands like Victory Lane. It's low in sodium. It's not super salty, so you can load up your ribs, you can load up your brisket, and not end up with a salty piece of meat. Greg, what's going on, man? Mr. Greg Velasquez. I like the Heath Riles Butter Bath. Chingon Barbecue. So the Heath Riles Butter Bath is the same as the Victory Lane Butter Bath. Okay, just a lot less expensive, especially right now if you use my 20% off code at victorylane.barbecue.com. You save 20%. So let's continue. Number 5 on my list is a good thermometer. and I'm talking about like a pin thermometer. Thermal pins, guys, I think those are the best in the market. Um, you absolutely need a pocket thermometer. So, back in the days they had those analog thermometers, and it just takes forever to read. You can still use those guys, but you'd have to leave it in the meat for a while to get an accurate reading. But these thermal pins, guys, they're extremely accurate. They're extremely fast. You absolutely have to get a thermal pin. That's my recommendation, guys. So, if you don't have one and you're cooking barbecue, I used to be a guy that would cook and say, it looks good. It looks ready. But how many of us, and you're lying to me, if you've cooked chicken, pulled it off of the grill, it looked cooked, and you're sitting down to cook dinner, and man, your wife bites into that chicken and it's raw, or it's red, or it's bloody. That's a horrible feeling to, all right, stop everything, put everything back on the grill. It just sucks to do that. So a good thermal pin, guys, is definitely going to help you. Yes, Greg, and I'm with you. I'm guilty too, bro. I've done it before. Pretty pink chicken. What steak would you eat for Father's Day? Um, I like ribeyes, guys. Ribeyes is the way to go. Um, a New York strip steak is good too. They're kind of lean, but that's why I think the ribeyes is a nice cut of meat. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, West Coast, and you're being honest, man. Tomahawk, yeah. Tomahawk, guys, is a ribeye with a stick, pretty much. It looks nice on the plate, but tomahawks, just like ribeyes, you can usually find them pretty damn thick, guys. So again, that's number 5 on my list. A good thermal pin or a pocket thermometer is a must if you're going to be a pitmaster, and it's a good gift for your pitmaster. Guys, share this video with your wife so she can get ideas. Okay. Um, Number 6, sticking with temperature, is a Wi-Fi thermometer. I think that's a must. Something with some good range. Um, so whatever brand you're into, I'm not pushing any brands whatsoever, guys, when it comes to that, but get you a good one. Alton, you just listed my all-time favorite. I've got a Tappy. They got a really good app. I've got an Inkbird that I won from Scott. ThermoWorks Smoke. It's got to be a good one. So the Tappy has some really good range, and it's Wi-Fi. I can be at Walmart, guys, and be able to look at my temperatures with that Tappy. It's pretty wild. The some of the lesser qualities, like the Inkbird one, man, I'm maybe 20 yards from my backyard when I sit in my living room, and it says it loses connection. So the Tappy is a good one. So I would recommend a good Wi-Fi thermometer. That way you can stab your probes into your meat and walk away and just kind of monitor it that way. So again, that's number 6 on my list, a good Wi-Fi thermometer. Number 7 on my list is a barbecue tool set. King Fireboard is another good one. Absolutely, it's a great one. King, I've seen that meter before. In fact, my buddy Bill that owns a barbecue store here in El Paso, he sells them, and I've been wanting to buy one. But you know what, guys? I like to buy things once. I don't like to kind of play the field and let's buy this and see if it works. Ranger, come here, come here. I like to buy things once, and the Tappy is a good one, but I'm sure that meter thermometer is pretty damn good. Maverick 732. All right, get away. I didn't call you. Move. So number 7 on my list is a good barbecue set. And what's in that barbecue set? A good spatula, some good tongs, maybe a meat hook. Guys, I know that you guys have cheap spatulas that you'll never use, but you still have them in your kitchen cabinet that are piled a mile high with tools that you're never going to use. Throw them away or give them away to your friends. Get yourself a good barbecue tool set. A good spatula, good white spatula, some good tongs that aren't going to break on you, that have some weight to them, and then maybe a nice meat hook. I think that is, Ranger here's me talking barbecue, so he's going to be nearby. He's right here. So a good, again, that's number 7 on my list, guys. A good barbecue set. I'm not talking about KitchenAid stuff or the stuff that you buy from Lowe's. Get a nice one. A Forcula. Benji, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna write that down. Forcula. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. Yes, and a good basting brush. Amen to that. You do need a good basting brush, guys. Unfortunately, some of the silicone brushes that are out, guys, are real small. Have you guys noticed that? Why can't they make a big brush? A nice, not too big either, because you don't want it to swallow up 32 ounces of barbecue sauce, but just something a little bit bigger. So a good barbecue set, guys. That's number 7 on my list. Number 8 on my list is a good grill brush. Yes, a squeeze bottle as well, Greg. Amen to that. They're like tongs. One side is a spatula, the other side is a claw. I'm gonna have to look at that one. Number 8 on my list is a good grill brush. Okay. Again, I know that you guys are guilty of it because I'm guilty of it. You still have that old trusty grill brush that's all crusty and probably melted. It's got some wire that's missing, but it's your go-to grill brush. And it's hard to get a good grill brush, a good sturdy one that's not going to bend, that's not going to melt with the heat of the grill, because that's the best way to clean the grill when it's nice and hot, or the grates anyway. So the one that I got recently, guys, my wife bought it for me. It's got a long handle and it looks like it's got spiraled, like the metal is spiraled, so it's not like a brush where the bristles can fall off, and it goes right over the grates or right in between them, and it really cleans the heck out of them. I like it, but yeah, and be careful with the metal bristles, guys, because those can break off, get stuck in your throat, in your stomach, and off to the hospital you go so they can go in there and fish for it. West Coast says that his grill brush has half of the wire left in it. And you know what? I've got a grill brush that is my go-to grill brush that is like that too. And shame on me for still using it. Fire torch and an onion. Rick, now you're talking. Now you're talking, man. So, guys, that whole onion. I don't want to say that a Mexican had to invent that, but a lot of Hispanics use that. Mexican people use that when they cook their carne asada on the grill. Guys, they'll brush that grate clean, and then they'll grab half of an onion and just clean it, and it cleans the grates, guys, and it gives the meat a really good flavor. Barbecue butula. Let me write that down. Okay, I'm gonna check that one out. All right. Use aluminum foil, guys. I think everybody has at one point, and I still use aluminum foil. If I'm in my backyard, guys, and I can't find my grill brush, I'll grab a piece of foil, bundle it up, and just clean your grates that way. You need one that can clean the diamond pattern grill grates. Benji, I don't know how you would clean that, buddy. I don't know. Somebody's got some recommendations on how to clean those diamond plate or diamond pattern grates. Let Benji know. Hey, Rexy, what's going on? She says she came in for a quickie to say hi. Thanks for blessing us with your presence. Gracing us with your presence. Everybody's saying hello to Miss Rexy. Hello, Rexy. Hello, Rexy. Hello, Rexy. All right, guys, so that's number 8 on my list, a good grill brush. Number 9 on my list. Again, it's not by level of priority or my favorite, anything like that. Oh, Alton, right? Crickets. Number 9 on my list is a good prep table. So a good prep table. So I bought me a stainless steel table that's got 2 shelves, and it's stainless steel, so you can get it full of rub and blood from your meat, whatever it is, and at the same time, if you're cooking like on a Weber kettle, guys, unfortunately those things don't have a table. Yeah, you can probably get a table for it, but those things are low. The table's probably pretty cheap. I haven't seen a good table I think Baby Back Maniac has a nice table on his. But so what I did is I got myself a stainless steel table. I think it's 48 inches wide by 24 inches, or 24 inches wide by 48 inches long. It's stainless steel. It's got casters in it so you can roll it around and you can lock the wheels. But I think that a good table is crucial, guys, because when you're outside, you don't want to bring that stuff inside. Even if I'm filming, guys, sometimes I bring it in and do what I got to do um, to that meat if I'm wrapping it or whatever I want to do with it. But it's kind of nice having a stainless steel table. And I bought mine from Costco, guys. I think I paid 75 bucks for it, and it is the best thing ever. If you're wrapping your ribs or whatever it is that you're doing, guys, look at my Weber, my last video where I did some competition style ribs on my Weber kettle. I'm using that table. It's nice and tall, guys. I'm 6'1", so I'm kind of tall, and that table is perfect. It's a perfect height. I'm not hunched over the table or anything like that. It's stainless steel, so it's easy to clean. It's not going to rust on you. So good prep table when you're outside. Doesn't matter what grill you're using, guys. A good prep table is a must. Okay. Yes, Benji, amen to that. PVC extender legs for your table so you won't blow out your back. Yeah, amen. A lot of people saying they need a table. Yes, these are Father's Day gifts, guys, for a Pitmaster. If a magnet can stick to it, don't buy it, guys, because stainless magnets do not stick to true stainless steel. You can buy cheap stainless steel and the magnets will stick to it. So my table is stainless steel. And one thing that I like about it, because the magnets don't stick to it, but one thing that I like about it is on the edges, when they wrap that stainless steel around that frame, that is magnetic. Okay, it allows you to put your your Wi-Fi thermometer. If it's got magnets on it, you can stick it on the side. You can't stick it on the top, but you can stick it on the side because it's getting the metal from the frame that table is on. If that makes any sense. Top 10 gifts. Yes, Rexy, top 10 gifts that you're going to get me for Father's Day. I'll send you my address. My hubby don't cook anything but cereal. Hey, Rexy, well, go back and watch this video from the beginning and buy him all of these things that a good pitmaster needs to do what he does. So again, that's number 9, guys, but is a good prep table. Number 10, and my final thing, is a good set of heat gloves. Okay, guys, I am building a table for my ceramic commando. Make it big for a prep area. Yeah, my only recommendation, my barbecue life, my backyard life, make it so that it's washable. Okay, because if you spill blood or whatever, you want to be able to wash it off. Okay, if it's wood, unless you seal it really good, you probably won't be wetting it. But again, that's why I think a good stainless steel table. If it's not stainless steel, you can get a marble top or a granite countertop or whatever. Just 88, how's it going? Judy Ann, are you going to go live tonight? I think you're going live kind of late on Wednesdays, right? The guys, check out her channel. She's awesome. She runs a pretty awesome channel. So number 10, guys, on my list is some good heat gloves. Man, I usually have I don't have really hairy arms. Okay, I don't know that you guys can see that. Okay, I don't have hairy arms, but I reached over a vortex when I was cooking in my Weber kettle one time. Holy cow, guys, don't ever do that. I mean, it sizzled every single hair that was on my arm. I mean, I smelled it. I was like, holy cow, it was that. I mean, I just reached over real quick, but the heat is so intense, guys. And even if you're cooking on a big offset, you're putting wood in there, guys, it gets hot, man. I know that we try to be brave and stuff like that, and we drop a log in the firebox, but get a good set of gloves, guys. Somebody mentioned welding gloves right now. I've got some of those, and those are the best gloves ever. I think I bought them at Lowe's or whatever. I think they're even black. So I'll use those, guys, and they're kind of long, so they kind of go up all the way almost to my elbow. But a good set of gloves is crucial. You guys have seen those videos of gloves probably on Instagram and Facebook where people are grabbing hot coals with it to prove that they're heat resistant. But really, guys, I mean, who in the world is grabbing hot coals with their gloves, man? You have to be nuts to ever do that. I mean, I know that they're trying to prove a point, but welding gloves work just fine for me. Um, whatever, as long as they're heat gloves, guys, protect your arms because it gets hot. I've got burns. I've got burn marks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see these burn marks, guys? That just happened, from not wearing those gloves. So the stuff gets hot. So a good set of heat gloves is important, and that's the number 10 on my list, guys, of top 10 Father's Day gifts to get your Pitmaster. You grab hot coals with the welding gloves. Guys, I've got a set of welding gloves. I think that's the best thing. I have gloves for wood, grease cleaning my big pit, and silicone heat gloves. Yes, Benji, the silicone heat gloves, I've got a set of those. I've got some orange ones, and I've got some green ones. The orange ones I think are a little bit better. They fit a little bit better. Rexy, appreciate you. So guys, I'm going to go down the list again. The top 10 things that I think a pitmaster needs to have. Yes, those silicone gloves, Mark, like when you're grabbing brisket, and they've got like, for lack of a better word, nipples all over the fingertips and stuff. So it's not like you're not gonna rub any of the or remove any of the rub. If you grab it carefully, it kind of just grabs the tips of those little nipples on the gloves, and it's perfect for moving stuff around, like you mentioned. Was beer on the list? Jonas, I think number Benji says 11. Number 11 is on the list, guys. We can keep going on and on and on, but an electric knife is one of them. I have an electric knife, guys, and I absolutely love it. When I'm doing when I cook a bunch of briskets and sell them, man, there's nothing better than that electric knife, guys. I mean, it makes quick work of that brisket. You can get nice slices for sure. So I'm going to review the top 10 for those of you guys that came in late. Not in any particular order of popularity or anything like that, but a good apron was number 1. Number 2 was a good set of knives, preferably a German steel knife. Number 3 was chopping boards, a plastic chopping board and a wooden chopping board. And if your husband or significant other does YouTube, a nice chopping board for pictures is awesome. Oh shit. Pit Life Barbecue, man, you're a savage, bro. Number 12 I sound like David Letterman. Number 12 on the list is Leave Us Alone for a Bit. Dude, you're a savage for saying that. That is freaking hilarious. Jim, later, man. Put up film already. Oh shit, you're hilarious, dude. Guys, let me start over. I don't remember where I left off. Number 1, a good apron. Number 2, a good set of knives, German steel. Number 3, chopping boards, a plastic chopping board and a wooden chopping board. And again, if your significant other takes pictures for YouTube or whatever, a good looking chopping board, okay? Number 4 is a good set of rubs. You got to have a good set of rubs. Number 5 is a pen thermometer. I talked about a thermal pen. That is crucial. Number 6 on my list is a Wi-Fi thermometer, so you can monitor your food, make sure you don't over or undercook it, especially chicken. We talked about that bloody chicken. Ladies, if your husband is cooking chicken and it's raw when he serves it on the table, get him a thermal pen and get him a Wi-Fi thermometer, and that will stop. That won't happen again. Number 7 is a good barbecue tool set. I'm talking about a spatula, tongs, a silicone brush, and maybe a meat hook, but a good solid brand, not something that you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or anything like that. Number 8, a good grill brush to clean up your grates, I think is crucial. Number 9 is a prep table. So when you're outside cooking, you have a prep table to use. That way you're not dragging the food inside and making a mess on the counter. Or if you're wrapping ribs or wrapping brisket, I think is crucial. Oh, you won't be going live tonight. And number 10 on my list is a good set of heat gloves. Whether they're silicone gloves for cooked food or leather gloves for moving coals around or dropping a piece of wood in your offset, moving the charcoal around in your Weber kettle, whatever it may be. So Guys, those are my top 10 items that I would recommend for a Father's Day gift for your Pitmaster. These are the 10 things. Again, a lot of this I don't have a good, I have some aprons. I don't have like a really high quality one. So if I had one on my list, it would probably be that apron. Knives, again, guys, like I mentioned earlier, I've got a bunch of different knives. I think I have what I need, but I would still like to have a good set of German knives, like a full set. It is, Jonah. It's a pretty solid list, bro. It is. You know, I put some time in putting this list together. Papa C's, you missed that list. You missed the list. I'm going to repeat it here in a minute. So, again, number one, a good apron. I've got some good aprons, but I'd like a nicer one. A good set of knives. I got knives, but I don't have like a full set of nice German steel knives that I would absolutely love. Number three, chopping boards. I think I'm okay in the chopping board area. You know, I've got an old chopping board that I need to redo, and I've already got the treatment for it after I sand it. But I'd like a nicer chopping board too, a nice high quality. It doesn't have to be a booze block, but I forgot the gentleman's name out of Arizona that builds some nice ones. And there's a lot of nice chopping board companies out there. But I think I'm okay with that. The rubs, guys, I'm set up with my rubs. You know, Victory Lane is what I use. I'm hooked up there. I don't need rubs. Thermal pin, I have that. I absolutely have that, and it's a must. I use that all the time. I freak out when I lose it because I never put it in the same place. It's either in my room or in the kitchen or in the garage. I put that thing everywhere, and it's red, so I am able to find it. Number six is a Wi-Fi thermometer. So when you're cooking food, um, oh man, Simple Man Barbecue. He says, "How about a good offset?" Man, now you're talking, right? I'm waiting for my offset, guys. Those of you guys that don't know, I am getting a big, um, I am getting a big offset from Yoder. I'm about probably 5.5 weeks, so I can't wait for that. So we talked about the Wi-Fi thermometer, that being number six. Number seven is a good barbecue set, spatula, tongs, a silicone brush, and maybe a meat hook. Number eight, a good grill brush to clean your grates. Number nine, a prep table, stainless steel preferably. That way you can wash it off, rinse it off with water, not have to worry about things warping or anything like that. And number 10 on my list is some good gloves, some good heat gloves, either silicone for the cooked meat or prep meat, and then some leather gloves. So if you're moving the charcoal around or dropping a split of wood into your offset, you're not burning your hands or the hairs on your arms. Guys, I burn the hairs on my arms all the time, and they grow right back, but it still sucks. You know, and sometimes again I do burn myself, and I do have some scars. These are my newest scars here because I'm not wearing those gloves. I have them, I just don't wear them. But guys, that's my list. So now let's just chat. I'm done talking about the list. Somebody comes in and says that they missed the list, I might repeat it, or they'll have to watch from the beginning. Yeah, Todd's got a loaded Wichita that's amazing. Guys, go check out Todd's channel. He cooked an amazing, unbelievable, amazing burger on that Yoder Wichita. And man, he did an amazing job. That's probably the best burger I've ever seen cooked on YouTube, guys. You live in Wichita. Oh, nice. Nice, Benji. You know, Benji, I'm going to be picking up my big offset when it's ready. I'm going to drive down to Kansas to pick up my smoker. So, any of you guys live in Kansas, man, it'd be nice to hook up with you guys. Tom's Food Factory, what's going on, man? Props to Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. No, dude, but no. I'm not going to compare your burger to Gordon Ramsay's because I think yours was a lot better. That freaking burger was savage, dude. That is again, that's probably the best burger that I've ever seen cooked on YouTube, and that's a huge compliment to Todd and Greenhorn Barbecue and Beer. All Things Barbecue? No, you know, I might go to All Things Barbecue. In fact, I probably will, but I'm going to the factory to pick up my smoker. King. No, man. Has anybody taken that Franklin masterclass that's in this chat? You know, guys, it is being advertised everywhere on Instagram, on videos. If I'm watching videos on YouTube, it comes up, and I've been wanting to kind of look into it. I wouldn't mind watching it because Franklin barbecue is pretty damn good, guys. There you go, Greenhorn. You got a couple of new subs, buddy. You just want a decent offset. Yeah, backyard, my backyard life, man. I miss my offset, my El Rey. But I am waiting patiently for my Yoder, my big giant Yoder offset. I am so excited, guys, that I can't wait. All I do is dream about me having that smoker already. I can't wait. I'm gonna be super excited, guys, for the day that thing comes up, and I get to share it with you guys. When I unload it from the truck and and unbox it and get to cook on it for the first time. I'm excited to cook on it and be able to share that with you guys. I can't wait. Yeah, I've got a cheapo in the backyard, guys, and if you have the cheapo that I have in the backyard, I'm not wanting to offend you guys, but I do have an Oklahoma Joe, I think, in the back that I cooked on it one time. Yes, Tom, amen, dude. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a calendar, and every day for the next 5.5 weeks, I'm gonna put X's on my calendar, and I'm gonna put the number of days left for the big reveal. That's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna do that. That's funny you mentioned that. Thank you, man. Thank you, Papa C. And you guys get to see it. How many cookers do I have? Let me see. I have 2 Gateway drums. I have 1 pit barrel cooker. I've got the Oklahoma Joes that I've used once, and I might give it another chance. I might seal it up and give it another chance. So that's 4. I've got my Yoder YS640. That's 5. I've got my Weber kettle. That's 6. I think that's it for smokers. I've got a big giant gasser in the back. I bought them from Lowe's. It's a good gas grill. But I haven't used that thing in forever. I feel like selling it, guys, because it's just my backyard getting dirty, looking pretty. And then I've got a big that's it. I sold my El Rey, Todd, which I kicked myself in the ass for doing that, man. I love that El Rey. I think I sold it too soon, guys, is my problem with that. 4 Seasons, what's going on, man? Doing good, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, and you know what? I do collect guns too. Although it's something that I haven't done in a while. Why did I sell it, Todd? Because I had to make, seller's remorse big time. I had to make room in my backyard for my big Yoder that's coming. And I just didn't want to have one or the other exposed, to the environment outside. So I figured I'm going to put it for sale. And I got a lot of interest, just nobody could come up with the money. And I got one guy out of Carlsbad, New Mexico, that bought it. He's a competition cook. And he came down and bought it. So, but I think I sold it too soon, Todd, for sure. Pickles, what's going on, man? I got a new gas grill and I want to get a flat top griddle for it. Yeah, amen to that. Actually, I'm getting a flat top from Yoder too, so I can't wait for that too. I think I might do a whole hog in that thing. All right, Easy Bake. Later, buddy. Thanks for coming on, buddy. You have a good night, man. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited as to what's coming. I can't wait. Yoder, Cheyenne, a Gateway drum, or loaded Wichita? I think the Yoder Cheyenne would be my pick. But you know what? Man, it's gonna be it really is gonna be a toss up between the loaded Wichita and the Cayenne, um, or the Cheyenne, um, because both of those are really good smokers. It all depends on how big of a family you have and what you plan on doing with them. But you can't go wrong, guys, with a good made in the USA smoker for sure. Freaking Chris. I mean, Rick. No, I don't think Yoder's getting into the air fryer game. Guys, go check out Rick's channel too, guys. If you're not subscribed to Rick, um, Rick's Barbecue in Blackstone. Rick, you just did In the Wind, and that wind that you're getting up there, we're getting here in El Paso too. We're getting kind of monsoon weather. It's nice during the day, and then about 3, 4 o'clock, these storms move in, and it's hail and wind and rain and makes a mess out of everything. But he did some. Let me see. I think they were chicken thighs, and he put jalapenos in the middle of it. I think he put cheese and then wrapped them in bacon. Man, dude, that looked amazing, man. Junior, appreciate you, man. But yeah, Rick did an amazing job on that chicken, guys. I want to do that. I'm not gonna film it, but I'm gonna copy that video. Rick. Oh, nice. Benji. I'm down for that, buddy. Rick, I haven't seen your tripas video though. I have not seen the tripas video. And you know what? I don't know if you guys have tried tripas before. Hey, Jimmy Q, you just made it. Welcome. $13. That's it. Man, that's cheap. Is it good, Benji? $13 buffet for barbecue, man. That's cheap. King, appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'm 52 minutes. I'm probably gonna go right at an hour, guys. So we got about 7 minutes to go. But what are you guys cooking this weekend? I don't know what I'm gonna cook this weekend. Um, I'm thinking maybe some pork belly burnt ends in my Yoder. Oh, nice. Um, Tripitas, yeah. So tripitas, guys, I want to tell you guys that tripitas come from two different sources. Okay, they're either the intestines of the cow, or the milk ducts of a cow. Those are tripitas. Now they have tripitas de leche, and then they have tripitas. Tripitas are the intestines from a cow. So as long as you clean the crap out of them, I think they're good. I've had them both; they're both pretty good. But you can they actually take the tripitas, which is the milk ducts from a cow, and they fry them up just like Rick did in this video. No cook this weekend, Mrs. Dutch. Oh yes, Ken, you were telling me about that, man. Good luck to your wife, buddy. AYCE barbecue. That's a deal. So I just set up my outdoor kitchen, but quick question. Do you always have someone filming you? My wife and kids want nothing to do with helping on camera work. Grumpy. So my daughter is my camera person, and she does an amazing job. She knows when I'm stopping. She knows exactly what I'm doing. She knows when to zoom in. She knows when to zoom out just from watching me. And she does an amazing job, guys. My daughter, she just turned 12 years old. She's my camera person. Now, I will say that I've done it by myself too, where I start the camera, run over the counter, and then you start doing what you do, and then you stop, and then go and press stop or pause the camera, and then go edit it. So that makes for a lot of editing sometimes, okay? And I don't like to spend a whole lot of time editing. So I work around it. I can either put my tripod next to me and hit the start button or the record button, and then do my thing, and then reach around and then hit the pause button. Do very little editing that way. But yes, I do have somebody filming me, in most cases. Simple man. All right, buddy. Grumpy. I have two cameras because I'm solo as well. Yeah, a lot of us are solo. You're cooking some LGBTQ tomorrow. What is that? LGBTQ. I don't know what that is. Eastwind. LGB. LG. Let me see. LGBTQ. I'm lost. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. You're gonna say it, and I'm like, oh shit. Bushibato, I really like the LSG 24 by 40, but it's way out of my budget. Huh. I've got some rainbow trout, actually, that I need to smoke up. I still have beef cheeks. Man, pickles, dude. That's good stuff, man. I've done. Let me see. Have I done? No, you know what? I haven't done beef cheeks in my Yoder. Did I? No, I've done beef cheeks on my Gateway drum, and I've done beef cheeks on my big El Ray. I haven't done beef cheeks on my Yoder, so there's an idea. Top for a pitmaster is tofu. What's up, Gil? Hey, did you get your shirt, man? I sent it with Patsy, I think, 2 weeks ago or last week. I don't remember. Cuban sandwich or Cuban pork loin? Cuban sandwich, man. Awesome. Awesome, Gil. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with a Cuban sandwich, man. The Cuban sandwich that I made, guys, oh my God, dude. That is absolutely, man, that was a damn good sandwich, guys. All right, guys, I'm going on 57 minutes. Yes, Cuban, Sandy. Grumpy Face. Is Sandy Grumpy Face Barbecue? Is that who it is? I'm gonna have to check out your channel. I don't know if I'm sub to it or not. I'm gonna write that down. Guys, I'm not sub to a lot of the. I mean, I try to sub a lot of the people in here that follow me as well, but I'm gonna check that out. Daddy Dutch from Judy Daddy Dutch, I wish your wife all the best in her recuperation after surgery. I think she's having gallbladder surgery, if I remember correctly. Oh, you don't have any vids yet? Well, get to work. Sammy, sorry. Mojo Rub. No, is it Mojo or Mojo? Mojo? I have not. Who makes it? Is that the brand? Suppose you could stuff the loin with some stuff, smoke it, and make a sandwich. Yes, Pickles, I'm with you. Anything in a sandwich is good. I need to figure out the camera stuff. You know what, Grumpy? I think my advice is just do it, man. Try it and edit it, do whatever you want, and post it. I mean, my first videos, guys, were with a GoPro camera. You know, it's horrible. You know, my first videos, I was nervous and stumbling, and I still stumble sometimes, but my channel just went live this week. Papa C's. Okay, cool, man. Papa C's. Just do it, man. You know, if I think that's the toughest thing is thinking about doing it and actually doing it, just like everything, right? Just do it. Just jump in, man. Jump in with head first and get it done. I think that you'll be happy. I'll find you on Facebook. Post a pic of the. Okay, yeah, awesome, Benji. That'd be cool, man. I'd like to see that. I wrote that down. The barbecue. No, I just wrote down 4 kilo. But yeah, find me on Facebook. You can find me under Joe Martinez, and it's got my logo, my Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. J Durbin. No, I haven't. I never even heard of it. But I'm sure it's good if you're recommending it. All right, guys, I am at an hour and I'm going to cut the chat. But guys, I'm going to review the list one more time for those of you guys that weren't around. Um, hey, Lori. Hello, Devira. There's my sister, Lorraine Collins, all the way from not Killeen, Copperas Cove, Texas. All right, so number one, again, guys, good apron. Number two, a good set of knives. Number three, chopping boards, a plastic one and a wooden one. Number four, some good rubs. Number five, a thermal pin. Number six, a good Wi-Fi thermometer for your meat. Number seven, a good barbecue set. Again, a spatula, some tongs, maybe a meat hook, and a silicone brush. Number eight is a good grill brush. Number nine is a prep table, stainless steel preferably, so you can wash it off. And number 10 was a good set of heat gloves, whether they're silicone gloves for your prep meat or leather gloves when you're moving your charcoal around or dropping splits into your firebox. So guys, those are the top 10 gift ideas for Father's Day for your Pitmaster. Guys, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your significant other so they can go to the store and buy one of the things on your list, or all of it if you got that cool of a wife. But don't be afraid to tell them what brand and what specific things you want, because it's better to get what you want than something you don't want, because then it seems like, hey, well, you don't appreciate it, maybe it's a lesser quality, whatever. I think it's okay to tell your wife what items you want, and women, if you're watching this, tell us what you want for Mother's Day. I mean, we'd love to hear feedback from you guys on what you want. So again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching and chatting with me tonight. See you guys next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Peace out, guys.